Okay, so a couple of my patients are like, show us what it really looks like. Give us the real deal. All right, so here it is. Post-Pilates this morning. All right, daggy Pilates gear. The real deal, hot and sweaty, okay? And this is what it looked like this morning. So I got up at about 6:30 and I had a power cuppa. So I usually eat dinner quite late at night, but last night I had a little bit of homemade, oh God, hello, see, perimenopause. You just forget things mid-sentence. I made homemade, oh God, it'll come to me in a minute. The boys came in, I made them pasta, I made them rice. It was a beautiful night. My son had an exam, so there was lots of pressure during the day and excitement and all of that sort of stuff. And the kids went to the beach after school because it was like 28 degrees. I did some work, so I had dinner really late last night. Anyway, so I had some beautiful protein, I had some carbohydrates because I knew that I had Pilates this morning. Like I said, the real deal, post-daggy Pilates gear, you know it. Okay, so this morning I got up at, this is talking about fasting and intermittent fasting and incorporating it into your life in a real life setting, right? So I got up at about 6:30 and I had a power cuppa, which for me this morning meant I had fiber and I had fat, right? So my body stayed in a fasted state. Now, like I said, I ate really late last night because the boys came in after the beach. Beautiful night. I had some protein, I had some beef, organic beef mince, chili, beans, and some rice. So that I had at about 9 o'clock at night. I usually eat somewhere between, my happy place is eating somewhere between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. so that I do extend my fast. So that by the time I wake up in the morning, I've already fasted for 12 hours. We don't necessarily need to fast for more than 12 hours as perimenopausal women or women over the age of 35 in order to decrease the inflammation and have that incredible brain fog banished, right? So I had a power cuppa this morning with caffeine, fat, and fiber. And then I went off to a Pilates Flow and Glow class. Before I went to the Flow and Glow, I took 1 ubiquinol, 300 milligrams of ubiquinol, and 2 acetyl L-carnitine. The reason why I do this is because ubiquinol fires up your mitochondria. It gives you incredible energy levels. I also had 5 grams of creatine, which technically breaks my fast, but I'm not looking for an autophagy cell death type fast. I'm just not looking to eat solid food at that point. 5 grams of creatine, 300 milligrams of ubiquinol, and 2 acetyl L-carnitine. Ubiquinol fires up your mitochondria, so you've got incredible energy levels. Ubiquinol and acetyl L-carnitine also fires up your brain, and so does creatine. Creatine helps me create muscle mass, nice big muscles, so that we don't get sarcopenia, which is osteoporosis of the bone. I've got 5 grams of creatine, I've got 300 milligrams of ubiquinol, and I've got 2 acetyl L-carnitine. Acetyl L-carnitine supercharges my power cuppa by taking the fat and getting it into the cell so that I can burn fat as fuel during that class. And then after I exercise, I've already got 24 grams of protein in my beautiful acai berry shake. So I've got 24 grams of collagen, amino acid peptides, and some acai. What else did I put in here this morning? Oh, I put Pomgenex in here because I like to make sure that my estrogen detoxification pathways are all fired up. So that's it, 24 grams of protein already, and it's not even 9:30. I've had 5 grams of creatine, and I've done a 45-minute Pilates class. My brain is on, my body is on, my energy levels are outstanding. I had the most incredible night's sleep last night. So my cortisol awakening response, my car is really good. So what happens is you jump out of bed in the morning because your cortisol rises as it should. I cannot tell you how many inverse cortisol patterns I see in the clinic. So we need cortisol to come up first thing in the morning so we can jump right out of bed. And then it starts to come down in a beautiful bunny hop type shape, right? So it's this beautiful rise in the morning. You jump out of bed, you've got the energy to do what you need to do for your day. You supercharge it even more by firing up your capacity to burn fat so that you are in a fat burn state and not a fat store state. So not only does this help you maintain once you've reached your goal weight, but it also fires up your brain. So you have incredible energy levels systemically, and you can think and talk and dance and run and sing and play and do all of the beautiful things that you need to. Don't forget, my thyroid is optimized. I am somebody that has Hashimoto's thyroiditis. I keep the autoimmune condition at bay by staying away from my trigger foods. My trigger foods are my major concern with my hashis. I have to stay away from, believe it or not, green apples, hummus, and gluten. Gluten's a big one for me. Sometimes the nightshades can be deleterious if my gut health isn't where it should be. My thyroid is optimized. Don't forget, I'm so concerned about brain health. All the symptoms in perimenopause and menopause are actually brain symptoms. Read Dr. Lisa Mosconi's book. She is the neuroscientist, the expert on this matter, and she has an excellent brand new book coming out soon. She did write The XX Brain, talking about female brains and how they do differ from men's brains. And don't forget, by building this beautiful muscle mass, optimizing your thyroid, ensuring you're getting 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, you are preventing Alzheimer's and dementia. Not only that, we have to look at preventing stroke. We need to look at preventing cardiovascular disease risk. I certainly want to be able to remember my son's name until my very last days, and I want to have enough muscle mass to make sure that I can live on my own and be functional and pain-free. You can too. If any of this resonates with you and you need a hand getting your lifestyle in shape, book your free clarity call today. I can't wait to help you do it. Take it easy and have a beautiful day. Enjoy this gorgeous sunshine, Melbourne.